Hello, this is Leonie Smith, the Cyber Safety Lady, with the latest advanced Facebook privacy settings video. Through this video, I'm going to show you how to set your profile to the most private settings, including how to hide your personal details from a complete stranger on Facebook. The first thing you need to do is to go to your home page and go to the top right-hand corner of that page and click the downward arrow there next to the padlock icon. Then scroll down to the settings menu item and click that. That will bring up your settings page, and I want you to go over to the left-hand side and click the privacy menu item. The first setting that you need to set is who can see my stuff. So this is who it is that can see what you post. You want to set that to friends. The next setting down is review all your posts and things you're tagged in. If you click use activity log, what it will do will show you all the things that you've liked, you've shared, and you've posted on Facebook. You could then scroll down through that activity log and delete anything that you want to delete. Coming back to the privacy settings, the next setting down is limit past posts. When you click that, it brings up a pop-up that says, do you want to change all your posts back to friends only? So that if at some point you have posted something using the public setting instead of to your friends, clicking limit past posts and then clicking on the pop-up that comes up next will set all your past posts back to being able to be seen only by friends. The next setting down is who can send you friend requests. The most secure setting for that is friends of friends, and that way someone that isn't connected to a friend of yours cannot send you a friend request. You would have to contact them in order to be friends with them. Click edit and select friends of friends. The next setting down is whose messages do I want filtered into my inbox. The most secure setting is strict filtering. That won't prevent all messages from coming through. People can message you if they have other contact details of yours that are not hidden on Facebook, including a mobile phone number and an email address. And as we go through this video, I'll show you where you can hide those. Who can look me up? Who can look you up using the email address you provided? The most secure setting that is available is friends. You have to have an email address on your Facebook account. You can't really delete your email from the account. The same applies to the one below, who can look you up using the phone number you provided. The most secure setting there is, again, friends. It may be worth your while also to remove your phone number from Facebook if you're finding that you are getting messages from people that have access to your phone number through some other avenue, but are not friends of yours. If you'd like to find out whether your mobile phone number is registered on Facebook, just go over to the left column over there and click mobile, which is under notifications, and that'll take you to where your mobile phone number is listed, and you can delete it from there if you wish. Do you want other search engines to link to your timeline? The most secure setting there is no. That means Bing, Yahoo, and Google will not list your Facebook profile in their search results. It doesn't mean that you're hidden from Facebook search results. If someone puts your name in Facebook search results, your profile will come up. The next place that we're going to go to change settings is the timeline and tagging page, which is right underneath privacy there on the left-hand side. Click that menu item and the new page will come up. titled Timeline and Tagging Settings. Who can add things to my timeline is the first setting that we will change. You can either set that to only me or you can set it to friends. Only me is the most secure setting. The next setting is to review posts friends tag you in before they appear on your timeline. That needs to be switched to the on position. That means that anybody that tags you on Facebook, you need to approve it before it will appear on their wall if they try to tag your name on their post. That's a very good idea to do that so that people don't associate a post with you unless you approve it. This next setting, who can see things on my timeline, when you click View As here, it shows you what a complete stranger can see about your profile. Somebody that is not connected to any of your friends in any way, and you want them to see as little as possible. So you can click the View As and test it out and see what it is that people can see about you. A little bit more about that later in the video. Who can see posts you've been tagged in on your timeline? The most secure setting is only me. Who can see what others post on your timeline? The most secure setting is again only me. How can I manage tags people add and tagging suggestions? The most secure setting there for reviewing tags people add to your own posts before the tags appear on Facebook, you need that to be set to on so that you can review tags on your own posts before they appear on Facebook. That also protects other people from being tagged on your posts. When you are tagged in a post, who do you want to add to the audience if they aren't already in it? You need that set also to only me for the most secure setting. This next one, who sees tag suggestions when photos that look like you are uploaded? That's facial recognition. So Facebook has facial recognition enabled. If somebody uploads a photo and they are a friend of yours and you have this enabled, it means that they will then get a suggestion that this particular picture looks like you and would they like to tag your name on that photo. The most secure setting for that is no one. I'm going to show you the blocking window here as well. Of course, you can block through your usual timeline. You can block comments. You can block people that are annoying you. If you needed to go to block someone without going to their profile to do it, you would click the blocking menu item here, and then you can add people via email or via name. Over here, you can add people to a restricted list, which means that they don't see any of your posts, but you don't have to defriend them. So you might have somebody who you don't want to defriend because you're concerned that you'll hurt their feelings, or you don't want to be embroiled in any drama around that, but you don't want them seeing your posts either. Perhaps they're not making very nice comments on the posts. So you can add them to this list called the restricted list. They won't see your posts coming up on their timeline in the future when they're added to that list, but then they still see that they are friends of yours. This one here is where you can add them by name or via email, and they will be blocked from contacting you. You can also unblock people from this page as well if you've changed your mind about them. You can block app invites, so that if somebody keeps sending you invites to use a particular app, and you find one person in your friends list is constantly doing that, then you can add the name of that friend there and they can't send you any app invites anymore. Same with event invites. If somebody is continually inviting you to events and you don't want to be notified of those anymore, type the name of your friend in there and it will block those. You can also block apps so that the apps can't contact you with their advertising or their notifications anymore. The next place we're going to go is to the apps menu item underneath the other privacy settings. It's a good idea to have a look at which apps you've enabled through Facebook. Too many apps have started to cause problems for people. There might be some apps there that you added at one time and you no longer use them anymore. So it's a good idea to get rid of those. Don't let them build up too much because there's a bit of a security risk with having too many apps connected to your Facebook profile. The way to do that is to click Edit up there on the top right hand corner, and then you click the cross button and that will delete that app from your Facebook. If you have a look over at the left hand side menu there under apps, you'll see there's another menu item there called ads. If you click that, it brings up Facebook ads window, and here's where you can turn off some settings here that include sharing your information, your posts and your personal information with third-party sites in the future. The most secure setting there is to make sure that that is set to no one. If you also go over and click Edit on Ads and Friends, this particular window will bring up an example of how your likes on advertising might be shared across with your friends. And if you'd prefer to keep that private, make sure that Pair My Social Actions with Ads is set to no one, and then save your changes. The next place we're going is to security. You go up there to the security menu, second from the top left. The security page, when it opens, there are lots of different options here to protect your account from being hacked. Login notifications means that you can get notified when it looks like somebody else is trying to hack into your account. If they're trying to get into your account and they're getting the password wrong several times, then what happens is you can be sent a message either by text or by email to let you know. And then, of course, you can contact Facebook if that happens and let them know somebody's trying to log into your account. The other thing you can do is to enable login approvals. That does require a phone number. So what you do then is once you've clicked Edit, you tick that you require a security code access to your account from unknown browsers. How that works is if somebody's trying to hack into your account, they have your login details, they have your password and your ID, and they're trying to get into your account from another browser somewhere else in the world or in your country. What'll happen is you'll get sent a code, a 4-digit code. Now, if it was you and you were logging in from a browser you haven't used before, perhaps you're doing it from the library or a friend's computer, then a code would be sent to your mobile phone and you would then put the code into the browser interface and it would allow you through. The reason this works is that it's very unusual for a hacker to have your phone and your login approvals at the same time and your login details at the same time. The other way is to also enable code generator. So if for some reason you are using perhaps an iPod or an iPad that doesn't have 3G, then you can also get those codes through your Facebook app. So it says here you can use the code generator in your Facebook mobile app to reset your password or generate login approvals. So if you don't want to add your phone number to Facebook, if you enable code generator, then you don't have to have your mobile phone listed on Facebook. Having your mobile phone listed on Facebook isn't such a huge problem, except for the fact that Facebook Messenger are now using that phone number so that people that have that phone number who aren't necessarily friends of yours on Facebook can now call you via Facebook Messenger using your phone number. And there's been a lot of complaints about people not wanting to get calls on their phone number through Facebook Messenger. App passwords. You can use special passwords to log into your apps. It gives you an extra level of security when you're using apps that connect to Facebook. So you could click that and edit that and add that. Trusted contacts is a very good idea. What it is you add 3 people as your trusted contacts to your account. So should your account ever get hacked, the password changed and you're locked out, any one of those 3 trusted people can get into your account, change the password to something else, and lock the person out that has hacked into your account. Trusted browsers. You can have a look and see which browsers you have trusted in the past. It may be that you've logged in from a browser somewhere and you decide to revoke the permission for that login browser. It might have been that you were away somewhere, you logged in through a hotel, and now you want to prevent that browser in the future. It's an extra level of security. The same thing here where you're logged in. If you click that, it reviews and tells you where you're currently logged into Facebook, so you can log out if you need to log out from a device. Down the bottom there, you'll see the deactivate your account. If you want to put your account offline for a while, perhaps you're having a problem and you need to go offline, when you click deactivate your account and your timeline disappear from Facebook. People that are friends with you will see a profile picture of you. Well, it'll be the generic picture. It won't actually show your real profile picture anymore. If you want to delete your Facebook profile completely and get rid of everything that you've uploaded, everything you've liked, everything you've shared, you need to go to a completely different place in Facebook to do that. Deactivating your account doesn't delete everything, it simply puts it in cold storage. It does take 90 days to delete all the content in your profile. And there is a link on the screen there to help you find out how to delete your account. facebook.com/help/delete_account. I'm now going to show you how to hide all your personal details. It's a really good idea to make sure that your personal likes, what movies you like, what books you like, what school you go to, where you work, how old you are all hidden from public Facebook search. There are a lot of hackers and scammers going through Facebook at the moment, and the less they know about you, the safer you are. Previously in the privacy settings, I talked to you about the View As feature, and this particular screen is going to show you how that works. Another way to get to View As, aside from the privacy settings, is to go under your cover picture, see where it says View Activity Log. Next to that are 3 dots. Click that and a drop-down menu will come up. Then you will go down to View As, click that menu item, and what it does is it flips your profile over to show you exactly what a complete stranger can see about you. If you have the most secure privacy settings set up and you have gone through and hidden all the personal details that you are able to hide, the only thing a complete stranger should see about you is your portrait picture, your cover picture, and your name. There should be no posts, no information about where you go to school or where you live or what books you like or what movies you like or what groups you belong to or any recent updates at all. The only thing a person can do is try to message you, and if they're not a friend of yours, that message then goes into what is known as the other folder. You will not get a notification that there's a message waiting for you, but if you happen to look through your messages on Facebook and you click on the other folder, messages from complete strangers go in there. So, how to get it looking like that. First of all, you need to go to your About menu. The About tab is where you'll find all your personal and private information. When you first set up a Facebook profile, you may have filled it out with details such as where you work, where you went to school, an address, mobile phone number, lots of personal and private information that could potentially be used to steal your identity in the future or used by scammers to get to you. So it's a good idea to hide most of that information or to delete it. So when you click on the About, it brings up this page. Go through all those menu items over there on the left and have a look and see what is in your personal and private information in your About setting, and delete anything you don't need. The only things that you really can't delete is the email address that you set your account up with, because that's how you log in, and your birth date, but you can certainly hide it. You can keep the day of your birth and the month of your birth set to friends only so that they can wish you a happy birthday. But it is the most secure setting is to hide the year of your birth so that somebody doesn't have all that information about you and potentially use it for fraudulent reasons in the future. So make sure you set the year of your birth to only me. Family and relationships is another place that's really important to make sure that you have private so that your children and your family are protected if something happens to your profile. You don't really need to share that with anyone. If you want to share those things with friends, then make sure you set it to friends only. But the most secure setting is to delete all that information or set it to only me. Another important thing to do is to hide your friends list from public view. There isn't really any benefit to you to make your friends list available to your friends or to anyone else. So you need to hide your friends list. This is one of the most important settings to protect you and your friends from. If your friends list is hidden from public view, you become far less of a target for a hacker or a scammer. To do that, click on the Friends tab, and on the top right-hand corner of your list of friends where they all come up, you'll see that there's a pencil icon. Click on that and a drop-down menu will come down. Scroll down to where it says Edit Privacy and click that. You have two options there, your friends list and following. Make sure both of them say Only Me. That is the most secure setting, and that means if somebody looks at your profile, your friends list will not show up. In order to hide all your likes, maybe the movies you like, the sport you like, from your profile as well, because all of that can be used by a scammer or someone trying to figure out what your preferences are so that they can get you to click on something that may send you to a website that has a virus on it. The way to hide all that information on your public Facebook profile is to again click on the Friends tab. There's another section there, Manage Sections, in the same place as the Edit Privacy was. So just above that, click Manage Sections and this comes up. You need to untick all those ones that were ticked. That means none of those will show up on your profile. The only ones you can't untick are the About, the Photos and the Friends. But we've already hidden the friends list, so that's okay. In order to hide all your photos, you just need to make sure that all your past posts have been set back to friends again and they won't show up on your public profile. It's a good idea to also delete past profile pictures because sometimes those aren't hidden from view. So go into your photos, find your profile folder and have a look at the photos you've still got in there. The same goes for the cover pictures as well. Thank you for watching the Advanced Facebook Privacy Settings video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done already. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, you might like to share it with family and friends who also want to stay safe online while they're using social media.